Hi, first grade. Last week in social studies, we were looking at the 7 continents of the earth. And I sent you a map of the earth like this to write down the 7 continents after you watched that really cool Mr. DeMeo video about the names of the continents. So I labeled North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica at the South Pole. This week we are going to use this map to draw and color in where some of our biggest rainforests are, where the biggest grasslands are, and some of our most famous and biggest deserts are. There are many, many more places in the earth that also have these, but these are some of the main ones that we are focusing on. I hope that you had a fun time exploring that map, that globe, where you could kind of interact with it and look at all the different globes, like the globe at night or the climate globe. And so I think you have already had a little bit of experience with this, but I am going to do this with 3 crayons. I have a brown one for my grasslands, a yellow one for my deserts, and a green one for my rainforest. So I'm going to start with the deserts. One of the biggest desert that we have is in Africa, and it is called the Sahara Desert. And it's huge, and it takes up so much of this part of Africa. There is also a really big desert down here at the south of Africa that's called the Kalahari Desert. And that's what that water park, Kalahari, is named after. It's named after this desert that's down here. In our country, in North America, we also have a desert that's over on this side. We live all the way over here. But over here in like Arizona and New Mexico, there is a desert over here. In Australia, where the koala bears live, there is also a desert, big desert in the middle. And in Asia, a lot of this land, all in here, it's called the Middle East, a lot of that is desert. So those are some of the main places that have deserts here in our world. Next, I'm going to think about the grasslands. The grasslands are really flat, and we'll think about the grasslands a lot next week. In the middle of our country, where we once learned about where tornadoes happen in Tornado Alley, there is lots of grassland in the middle of our country. There is also lots of grassland where you might find rhinos and lions and giraffes in Africa. And there is also lots of grassland in Australia, like this. So those are some of our biggest grasslands of the world. The last one are green. That is our rainforests. Rainforests can happen in really, really warm places, and they can also happen in cool places. So our biggest rainforest that we have is called the Amazon rainforest, and that's down here in South America. But we also have some rainforest up here in North America, in like Washington and Oregon. They consider that to be a rainforest because of how wet it is. And there are also in Central America, there are lots of rainforests and cloud forests where monkeys live and stuff here, and this is called in Latin America or Central America. There are also rainforests down here in Africa, and there are also many, many other places where there are many big forests, but these are the main ones that we think about in first grade. So you can color a map just like I did, either by printing one out from online or going to our website and printing out this one and noticing where are the major grasslands and rainforests and deserts that we have in our world. And also remembering the names of our continents: North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica.